Hey, what's in Madrid here? Doing a reading for Mhepeel. Mhepeel? Alright, so firstly, your rising sign is in Aquarius. It is in conjunction to your Saturn, which is also in Aquarius. Conjunction just means that they're overlapping each other. Um, so your rising sign is generally your outward appearance. It's how people see you when they first meet you. It's how you react to things, and it's how you approach things. So Aquarius is quite a detached sign, and it's a very individualistic sign. It's independent. It doesn't rely on others. It has its own ideas, and it's very strong in its ideas. With your Saturn here, Saturn in Aquarius generally gives someone a very high sort of moral ground. So to you, life should be lived with a very high standard sort of code, sort of ethics. And if other people don't have that, you might look down on them. Yeah, you value structure, you value having values, and you yeah, respect sort of the system and the way that our society works, and you respect the law and order, that sort of thing. I guess overall, when people first meet you, they'll find you quite serious. You might find it difficult to open up or have fun. Yeah, you might just find it a little bit harder to say what you want to say, and just be very carefree, because you do have these ideas of how people should be, and you do value structure in society a lot. Next, your moon, no, your sun in Leo. So sun is about your core personality. Now, having sun in Leo generally gives you a bit of a bossy sort of character. It makes you quite dominant when it comes to you and your friends. Like, say you guys go out in a group, you are generally someone who takes charge, and this might not be so apparent if you hang around people the same age as you, but as you move, as you get older and you make friends of varying ages, you might find that people will look up to you. You hold sort of a position of respect. People value your opinion, and you're not someone who's scared to take charge and be a leader and organize things. Your Mercury is also in Leo. Now, having Mercury here, yeah, makes you someone who is very organized, someone who does like to take command, does like to take charge. That said, it also makes you a little bit stubborn at times, and it might make you someone who doesn't really like to listen to other people. So you are someone who likes to hold the attention of the crowd, someone who likes being in the spotlight, and yeah, you might not give that up so easily to other people. That said, you do have a natural talent of organization and being a leader. Your moon is in Aquarius, so this might make you somewhat detached, as the moon is all about emotions, feeling, and inner life, and having moon in Aquarius makes you a bit more sort of stoic. It makes you not be able to empathize with other people as easily. It makes you someone who's very objective, cold, and logical. You don't really believe in wishy-washy emotions, and you might find yourself to be less able to understand other people as other people would other people. Your Mars is in Gemini, so this means you're very vocal when it comes to fights and arguments. You're not afraid to voice your opinion. You're not afraid to voice what you think is right, and you have a tendency to side with authorities or side with what's right. and yeah, side with structure as opposed to, very messy, very chaotic sort of scenarios. So yeah, you'd basically side with the police generally. If, let's say you're watching a police versus bad guy action movie, your Venus is in Virgo, so this is a little bit of a tight spot for Venus to be in because Virgo is quite an uptight, analytical and critical, very organized, very dutiful sort of sign, and Venus is the sign of romantic love, passion, sort of sex, and money. And although this is not too bad when it comes to money, because you'd be very uptight and frugal with your money, when it comes to relationships, you might open up a little bit slower. And yeah, it might counteract other parts of your personality. Because with Saturn and rising so close together in Aquarius, you might seem very detached, but you have Sun in Leo and Mercury in Leo, so they'll give you a lot more liveliness, give you more passion. Having Venus in Virgo though makes you someone who's a little bit more reserved when it comes to relationships. You might not be very self-confident when it comes to talking to people of the opposite sex, or you just find it a little bit harder to express your emotions and sort of romance, that sort of stuff. Your Pluto is in Scorpio, so this means you'll be, I imagine you'd be quite focused and intense on your career, whatever that may be. You have, well, you prefer to have a sexy, a healthy sex life, and yeah, you need to exercise to get rid of your pent-up energies. In the Chinese zodiac, you are born in the year of the monkey. The monkey is quite clever. They're the closest to the human beings out of all the animals, so you'll find that they're the most able leaders of the zodiac. They're the most manipulative of the 12 animals, and yeah, they're quite jovial and quite happy, and they're generally the leader. Yeah, but I guess you probably hang out people the same age as you, so you won't notice it as much. But you'll generally find, yeah, people born in your year quite cunning, quite good at getting people to listen and agree with what they say, quite good at, yeah, organizing things. I hope that helps and enjoy.